You ever walk into your local gun store and do a double take? That was me last week. I nearly spilled my coffee when I saw .22 LR and 5.56 boxes priced like it was 2019 again. That's right, ammo prices have collapsed. We're officially in a buyer's paradise right now, but here's the catch. This won't last long. Between new tariffs, election season heating up, and global supply chain weirdness, this window could slam shut overnight. So today, I'm breaking down 10 calibers that are now shockingly cheap in 2025, and why you should stock up now before prices shoot right back up. And hey, before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe if you love practical gun content, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. 1. 9mm Luger. The everyday king is back. If you own a handgun, odds are you've got a 9mm. From Glocks and SIGs to Hellcats and Canics, it's the universal sidearm caliber. And the best part? It's finally affordable again. You can grab quality FMJ 9mm for just 20 to 23 cents per round. That's right, brass-cased MagTech, Blazer, or S and B for under $230 per thousand shipped. Not long ago, this same ammo was pushing 70 to 90 cents during the panic years, but now the market's flooded with steady supply from big names like Federal, Winchester, and PMC. This is the perfect time to load up, not because it'll stay cheap forever, but because this kind of price dip is rare and short-lived. If you train, compete, or just like hitting the range on weekends, stock up while you can. 2.23 Remington / 5.56 NATO AR owners, this is your moment. Every AR-15 owner knows this drill. You never have enough ammo. And right now, .223 and 5.56 are the most reasonably priced they've been in years. We're seeing 55-grain FMJ between 32 and 38 cents a round, and even remanufactured bulk deals under 30 cents. Brands like PMC, Federal, and Fiocchi are back on the shelves in full force. If you prefer brass-cased, reloadable ammo, you're looking at roughly $320 to $350 for 1,000 rounds, almost half of what it cost in late 2021. If you've been holding off on training or building your ammo stash, now's the time. Whether you're running drills, zeroing optics, or prepping for a defensive course, this is the sweet spot. 3.22 Long Rifle. The timeless plinker returns. There's just something special about .22 LR. Cheap, fun, and ridiculously versatile. 500-round bulk packs are hovering around $30 to $38, which means just 6 to 8 cents a shot. Reliable names like CCI, Aguila, and Blazer are in full supply again. During the pandemic, .22 disappeared faster than toilet paper, but now shelves are overflowing. This is the perfect round for training new shooters, backyard plinking, or small game hunting. You can go through an entire brick in an afternoon without feeling guilty. And when prices are this low, you'd be crazy not to stock up. 4.40 S&W. The comeback nobody expected. Let's be honest, .40 S&W fell out of favor fast when police departments switched back to 9mm. But that drop in popularity has created a goldmine for smart buyers. Right now, you can find FMJ practice ammo in the 28 to 36 cent range, and even hollow points for under 50 cents. That's brass-cased, boxer-primed ammo from brands like Federal and Fiocchi. No steel junk, no reload rejects, just solid, clean-burning ammo. If you've got an older Glock 22 or a used SIG P229 sitting around, this is your chance to feed it without breaking the bank. Everyone else is chasing 9mm, so 40 is wide open and cheap. 5.7.62 by 39mm, the AK round lives on. Every AK owner remembers when this stuff vanished after the Russian import ban. Prices spiked, stocks dried up, and shooters panicked. But guess what? It's back, and it's affordable again. Right now, you can find steel-cased 7.62 by 39 from Serbia, Romania, and Turkey for 32 to 38 cents per round. Even brass-cased options from PSA and Belome hover around $400 per thousand. No more notify me alerts or back orders. The flow is steady again, and it's the perfect time to take your AK, SKS, or Mini 30 back to the range without worrying about ammo costs. 6.3 Winchester, finally reasonable again. For years, .308 shooters got punished every time they went to the range. Even cheap FMJ used to cost nearly $1 a round. Now, you can score brass-cased 147-grain FMJ from Magtech, PMC, or S&B for 50 to 60 cents a round. Half of what it was 2 years ago. That means you can finally feed your FAL, AR-10, or M1A without taking out a second mortgage. Sure, match grade and hunting rounds are still pricey, but if you're running drills or training, the value's finally back. 7. 12-gauge target loads, back and better than ever. If you love clay shooting, bird hunting, or just backyard blasting, you'll be thrilled. 12-gauge target shells are back on shelves in bulk packs for 32 to 38 cents per shell. You can find Federal, Winchester, and Remington 100-round boxes for around $34 at big retailers. And yes, supply is stable again. Clay ranges are fully stocked, and even online retailers like Midway USA and Rogers Sporting Goods are showing consistent inventory. Slugs and buckshot are still pricier, but for training and sporting use, these deals are unbeatable. 8. 5.45 by 39 millimeters. AK-74 owners, rejoice! After the Russian ban, 5.45 practically disappeared. Prices hit insane levels, up to 70 cents a round, if you could even find it. But 2025 has brought some relief. Steel-cased 5.45 is now sitting around 38 to 45 cents, with brass options around 50. Importers from Turkey, Serbia, and Ukraine have stepped in to fill the gap left by Russia, and availability has drastically improved. If your AK-74 has been gathering dust, now's the time to wake it up. It's not 2018 cheap, but it's the best we've seen in years, and worth grabbing before the next global hiccup. 9. The big picture, why prices are so low right now. So why has everything dropped? 3 main reasons. Manufacturers caught up after years of shortages. Panic buying stopped, leaving warehouses full. Import restrictions loosened, especially from Eastern Europe and Turkey. Combine that with fewer new gun buyers in 2025, and we've got a temporary surplus. But that keyword is temporary. When tariffs, politics, or global instability kick in, and they will, prices will bounce right back. 10. Stock smart. Shoot often. If you're serious about training, preparedness, or just enjoying range time without guilt, this is your moment. Don't panic buy, but don't sleep on these prices either. Focus on calibers you actually shoot. 9mm, 5.56, .22 LR, or your personal favorite, and buy enough to last. Ammo is one of those things that only feels expensive when you don't have it, and right now, it's the cheapest it's been in years. So load up, shoot more, and enjoy this rare calm before the next storm. If you found this helpful, drop a like, share it with a fellow shooter, and subscribe for more practical gun insights every week. Stay sharp, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.